Good morning, student. I am Dr. Ritika, the faculty of CSA department. As an associate professor in Sant Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, today I am going to deliver the lecture on the subject of computer application in management, and today we will cover the topic of our information system. So students, some basic information system concepts in the information system in business. So our agenda, what we will cover in our slides are basic information system concepts, type of information system users, connecting users to information technology, some benefits of information system, and some approaches to the study of information system. So in this slide we will cover all the aspects related to our information system. So what is an information system? An information system is a collection of components that work together to provide information to help in the operations and management of an organization. In another term, information technology is the integration of computers, communication equipments, and other technology used in information system. So information system is a collection of components that work together to provide the information which help in the operation and management of an organization. Now, components of an information system. Here are the some basic components related to our information systems are hardware, software, store data, personals, and procedures. In hardware, such equipment such as computers. In software, instructions for the equipment. Store data means facts stored in the system. Personal related to people who operate the system, and procedures for the people to follow. These are the five components related to our information system. Now, meaning of information system. An information system is an organized combination of people, hardware, software, communication network, and data resources which collects, transforms, and disseminates information in an organization. So here is the information system which is related to the management, which is related to the organization, and which is related to the technology. So information system is the combination of management, organization, and technology also. Now, example of information system. An inventory control system is one of the example of our information system. Second, an order entry system, and third is the production scheduling system. All are related to the examples of our information system. So first is now next is the information system functions. Now these are the functions are input functions, storage functions, processing functions, and output functions. In input functions, it accepts the input data from outside the system. In storage functions, it retains input data and retrieves stored data. Processing function, it calculates in other way, it calculates, and in another way we can say it manipulates the input and store data. Output function produces results of processing for use outside the system. Now, data versus information. In our introduction to data and information system, we have covered about data and information. We have covered some example which is based on data, which is based on information, or which is based on both data and information. So let's cover data versus information. Data is a representation of a fact, a number, a word, an image, a picture, or a sound. where information is data that is meaningful or useful to someone else. Type of information system. So information system is business, we will cover in our slide also. So let's move towards the type of our information system. Now, type of our information system is personal. In personal information system, some personal work to be done related to our word processing, spreadsheet or financial analysis, database, some graphics, or you can say presentation software. In work group information system, it includes like email, that is electronic mail, and some networking line like LAN, that is local area network. Next is the organization. In organization information system, it includes mainframe computers, some wide area network, you can say WAN. In inter-organizational information system, it includes EGI and EFT, where EDI stands for electronic data interchange and EFT stands for electronic fund transfer. Now next is the global information system, which include production scheduling systems. Now here are the some major type of information systems in an organization. Here are the type of information systems like ESS, that is executive support system, MIS, that is management information system, DSS, that is decision support system, KWS, that is knowledge work system, some office system, and last is a TPS, that is a transaction processing system. So with the help of this diagram you can easily understand in which type of information system work on which level and what kind of work they cover to complete the information related to our personal data. So first is executive support system. In executive support system, it's work on the strategic level, which is based on your profit planning or you can say some personal planning. Management information system, which is known as MIS, which is based on some sales management, some annual budgeting, some inventory control, some production cost schedule analysis, sales reason analysis, some relocation analysis, contract cost analysis, some principle or pricing or you can say profitability of analysis, some capital investment analysis. So some management level work to be done inside the management information system. In the same MIS management level system, some decision support systems to be done which are related to our sales, purchase, some production cost, some profitable, some pricing related to your products. They can analyze the profit also. Then some contract cost analysis to be done. All are done under the management in the decision support system. Next is the knowledge work system, that is KWS, and you can include in office system. Office system related to your documentation, some imaging, some electronic calendars, some word processing systems to be done. But in knowledge work system, it is based on the knowledge level, which includes some engineering workstations, some graphics workstations, or you can say some managerial workstations. Now next is the TPS, that is the transaction processing system, which is based on your operations of order tracking and order processing materials. So in this they control the order and some processing done inside the order. They also manage some cash management, some material movement controls, they handle some payrolls, they provide some security tradings, also helpful in training and development, also helpful in employee record keeping, some account receivable, account payable, all things are to be done inside the transaction processing system. So these are the type of systems, or you can say information system, and they are based on different functionality. So we have covered with the help of this diagram also. I hope you understand what are the functioning of ESS, MIS, DSS, KWS, some office systems, and last is the transaction processing systems. So the type of business information system. First is the transaction processing system, which is known as TPS. It performs and record daily routine transaction which is necessary to conduct business. For example, sales order entry, payroll, shipping, etc. They also allow managers to monitor status of operations and relations with external environment. They serve some operational levels also. They serve some predefined structured goal and also helpful in decision making processes. They helpful in transaction processing system. So all operation to be done under the TPS, that is the transaction processing system. So here is the example of payroll on TPS. So you can easily understand. Here is the payroll. Here is the employee database and management report. So it is the employee data. It is the journal ledger. So in the employee file or file database, they maintain all the record related to their employee, whether they may be Medicare, maybe be gross salary, maybe their address, name, employee state, employee earning, net pay, all related to the employee information to be stored in the employee data. After payrolling the system, the online query to be handled by the payroll system also, and the all information related to move towards the management report, where the payroll interact with their government agencies as well as employee paychecks also. So the TPS for payroll processing, it captures employee payment transaction data such as a time card, system outputs, which includes online and hardware copy records for management and employee paychecks. So here is the example of TPS, which is based on a payroll system. Now next is the knowledge work system, that is KWS. So knowledge level, it is based on input, processing, output and users. Input, design, they give input, they give design to the user, they modeling it in the processing, and they gives the output in designing and graphics form. And users are the some technical staff or some professional. So they are the levels of our KWS, that is a knowledge work system. Here are the example of engineering workstation is one of the best example of our knowledge work system. Now next is the management information system, which is MIS. They include also four levels like input, processing, output and users. And in input they create a high volume data. Processing, they follow simple modeling. Output, they gives an output in a summary report. And users, they provide some middle managers levels, handle all the processing to be done by management information system, or you can say MIS. The example is the annual budgeting is the one of the best example of our management information system. Now next is the DSS. DSS also based on our four levels: input, processing, output and users. Now in input, some low volume data to be done. Processing, they gives an interaction between the input and the output, or they process the input functionalities. Output, they provide some decision analysis, and users may be some professional or the staff members. The example of the decision support system you can say DSS is contract cost analysis is one of the example of our decision support system. Next is ESS, executive support system. Also follow the four strategies like input, processing, output and users. Input, they aggregate the data. Processing, same, they interact. Output, they give the projections which is in the form of graphics, and users may relate it to your senior managers also. One of the best example is the 5-year operating plan is one of the example of our executive support system, or you can say ESS. Now next is the management information system. It, it is a server middle management which provide reports on firm's current performance, which is based on data from transaction processing system, which is known as TPS. Also they provide answers to routine questions with predefined procedures for answering them. Also have little analytical capability. So all processing to be done by MIS, that is management information system. Next is the decision support system. Server middle management support known routine decision making like what is impact on production schedule if December sales double. Now next, use external information as well as for TPS and MIS means they include both transaction processing system also management information system. So model driven of DSS are Vaughan estimation system. Some data driven are the intra-west marketing analysis system. These are the examples of our modern and data driven DSS, that is the decision support system. Now how management information system obtain their data from the organization TPS. So here is the TPS which handle order file, production market sales, accounting files which is related to their order processing system, production master file related to their material resources planning system, accounting file related to your journal ledger systems. So they all are interact with their MIS, where MIS file includes sales data, unit product cost data, product change data and expense data. So they all related to your MIS which generate reports, and reports are interactive with different managers. So in this diagram the three TPS supplier summarize transaction data to the MIS reporting system at the end of the time period. So managers gain access to the organization data through the MIS which provides them with the appropriate reports. So here are the methods, or here are the how MIS obtain their data from the organization TPS. So here are the some simple MIS report like some production code, some product description to be given, some sales reason where the sale will be high in which area, then actual sale, planned sale and actual versus planned, how much benefit the company will find out the with the help of MIS to be done with the help of TPS. So their report shows some summarized annual sales data is produced by the MIS. Now here are the some estimation decision support systems. Here are the PCs and some online queries done by the users. Now here are the some ship files, port distance, fuel consumptions, ship charter hire history cost file and port expenses. They are related to their analytical model database. So they are very powerful PCs, they interact with PCs, and these PCs helpful for their solving the online queries. So this DSS operation on a powerful PC, it is used daily by managers who must develop bit on shipping contracts. Here are the model of our executive support system. So here you can understand these are the workstation which manage menus, graphs, communication and digital dashboards. Here are the some ESR workstation follow the same concepts and they are related with their different internal and external data. Internal related to your TPS, MIS, financial, official system, modeling analysis also. But in external, they follow some standards, some internet news feedbacks. They are based on their external data. So this system pool data from diverse internal and external sources and make them available to executive in easy to use form. So system from a consistency perspectives, that are the TPS which supporting operations level employees, MIS and DSS support managers, and ESS that support executives. So here are the relationship of system to one another. In TPS, the major source of data for other system. In ESS, recipients of data from lower level system where it can exchange between systems. But in reality, most businesses system only loosely integrated. Now, system that span the enterprises. Some enterprises applications are span functional areas, include all levels of management, some executive business processing across firm, and they work on four major applications like enterprise system, supply chain management system, knowledge management system, and last is the customer relationship management system. Here are the some application of enterprise application architecture you can easily understand. So they span multiple business organization levels and may extend outside the organization. So here are the process, here are the suppliers, here are the customer. They follow some process which is the relationship between the supply chain management system and the customer relationship management system. They follow the enterprise system processes which is helpful for sales and marketing, manufacture and production, finance and accounting, and some human resources. So it is the some application architecture of our enterprise. In enterprise system, it collects data from different firms functions and stores data in single central data repository. It resolves problem of fragmented redundant data sets and system. They also enables to coordinate for daily activity, some efficient response to customer order, also provide valuable information for improving management decision makings also. So here are the some enterprise system which is based on the manufacture and production, finance and accounting, human resources, sales and marketing. So the enterprise system integrated the key business processes of an entire firm into a single software system that enables information to flow seamlessly throughout the organization. So they focus primarily on internal processes but may include transaction with customers and vendors also. Knowledge management system. It supports processes for acquiring, creating, storing, distributing, applying, integrating knowledge. Also collect information, internal knowledge and link to external knowledge. They include some enterprise-wide system for managing document, graphic, some digital knowledge, some directories of employees with their expert also. Now, information system in business. like how user use information system, but directly and indirectly. There are the two ways they can use information system. Indirectly, they press key on a computer keyboard or by operating a piece of equipment that sends input to the computer. But indirectly, they have someone else enter the data and receive the output, which is then given to the users. Ethical use of information system. Now, ethical has to do with the standards of behavior that people follow, what is right and what is wrong. So, some ethical use involves confidentiality of information, copying of software, ownership of information, and use of someone else's computer also. Some benefits of information system in business are better information, improved service, increased productivity, and gives a competitive advantages. Now 10 commandments like do not use computer to harm other people, do not interfere with other people's computer work, do not look in other people's computer files, do not use a computer to steal, do not use a computer to bear false witness, do not copy or use proprietary software for which you have not paid, and do not use other people's computer resources without authorization or proper compensations. Do not appropriate other people's intellectual property. Think about the social consequences of the program you are writing or the system you are designing. Always use a computer in a way that ensure consideration and respect for your fellow man. So students, it is all about our information system, type of information system. We have covered all the types of our information system. We have covered some example related to our information system. So students, thank you for your kind attention. Thank you students.